It's time for KRGV Channel 5's Masterminds, a program geared towards Valley High School academics. With your host, Tim Smith. Today, Hanna High School and Los Fresnos High School match wits in their quest to become this year's Masterminds champions.
I know what you're thinking. Tim Smith looks a little bit different this week. I'm your host, Joel Villanueva, in for Tim, and we are getting ready for another fun edition of Masterminds right here on Channel 5. It's what we do every week. We bring together two of the Valley's brightest and talented schools, and we face them off in ultimate battle of academics. Eventually, one team in the Valley will be crowned our Masterminds champions. This week, we have with us Brownsville Hanna and Los Fresnos. And let's get right to it with 10 questions off the top, each of these questions worth 10 points. We begin with question number 1. And this one about mathematics. 40% of 5 is... Los Fresnos, Edgar.
2.
That's correct. Next question. Spell the word petulant. Hanna, Eric.
P-E-T-U-L-A-N-T.
That's correct. Question number 3. Factor 49x squared plus 98x plus 49. All right, we'll have to move on to the next question there. The answer was 7x plus 7 times 2. Next question, give the Arabic numeral for the Roman numeral LXII. Eric from Hanna.
62.
That's correct, Eric. 10 points for Hanna there. Question number 5, the oak tree is a state tree of 6 states. Name one of them. Edgar from Los Fresnos.
Virginia.
No. Hanna?
South Carolina?
No, that's incorrect. The answers are Connecticut, Georgia, Illinois, Iowa, Maryland, and New Jersey. Question number 6, the African nation of Mozambique borders on what body of water? Okay, Edgar from Los Fresnos.
Atlantic Ocean.
That's incorrect.
Indian Ocean.
That is correct. Next question, what geological period is known as the age of the fish? Hanna?
Cambrian period.
That's incorrect. Los Fresnos? All right, time's up. The answer is Devonian. Question number 8, identify the heavenly bodies whose name in Greek means wanderers. Los Fresnos.
Planet.
That's correct. Question number 9, name the literary work or the character who utters, "We had to wear yellow stars, I had to turn in my bike. I couldn't go to a Dutch school anymore." Hanna?
Anne Frank?
That's correct. Our final question, what was known before the Civil War simply as the institution? Los Fresnos, Edgar.
Slavery.
That's correct. All right, that wraps up our first category here with our 10 questions. Those were worth 10 points. And after the first round, we see Los Fresnos with 30 and Hanna with 30. So a good start to this Masterminds game today. At this time, let's take a look and meet our judges today. We'd like to welcome a pair of judges from the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. We have with us Dr. Megan Burke, PhD, Associate Professor of History and the Graduate Coordinator for the College of Liberal Arts. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Burke. And then we also have with us Dr. Noreen Rivera, PhD, an Assistant Professor from the Department of Literatures and Cultural Studies at UTRGV.
Masterminds is supported in part by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
All right, next up, we're going to move on to our hot topics. 3 questions. These will be for Los Fresnos. Oh, excuse me. We're going to work on introductions first. And let's meet now Los Fresnos.
I'm Rodrigo Garcia. I'm a freshman, and I'm in the JROTC program and dual enrollment.
My name is Reagan Garza. I'm a senior, and I play saxophone in the marching band.
My name is Ed Garcia. I am a senior. I'm in UAL Science, some robotics, Masterminds, as you can see right here. And that's about it.
All right, thank you so much. Team there from Los Fresnos. And now we will go on to the Hot Topics round. We start with our first question for Los Fresnos. In what country did a plane recently slide off the runway and down a cliff, stopping just shy of the water?
Japan?
No, that's incorrect. Our next question. This is not a drill, the message said, but it was a false alarm. Where were people warned of an imminent incoming missile strike recently?
Hawaii.
That is correct. And our final Hot Topic question, what NBA Hall of Famer was arrested and charged with driving under the influence in California recently?
Sir Charles Barkley.
That is incorrect. All right, so we finish our Hot Topic round with Los Fresnos, and while we will pivot to Brownsville, Hanna for 3 Hot Topic questions for them. Our first question for our introductions first, excuse me. There's lots of new things going on with this show, as you can see, with myself here today. All right, let's meet the other team from Brownsville, Hanna. Go ahead, guys.
I'm Jonathan Ontiveros. I'm a senior at Hanna High School. I'm in the Technology Students Association, robotics, tennis, and the National Honor Society.
My name is Eric Aima. I'm an Eagle Scout, and I'm the front ensemble section leader of the Hanna Marching Band.
My name's Mariana Gonzalez, and I'm in Ecology, Art Society, Mock Trial, and NHS.
All right, thank you very much, the team from Brownsville, Hanna. And I have to say, I am probably more nervous here than anybody on the set today, okay? So keep that in mind as you watch this show here on Channel 5. Okay, now we're going to go to our Hot Topics for Brownsville, Hanna. Their first question, what move did Alabama coach Nick Saban make at halftime of the national championship game, in which many are calling one of the gutsiest coaching moves of all time? All right, Jonathan?
A sideline pass.
That's incorrect. Our next question, at least 20 have been killed in mudslides in what state? Go ahead, Mariana.
California?
That is correct, Mariana. And the next question, the DACA program has been in the news a lot lately. What is DACA? Go ahead.
It's a deferred action program for students that are not legally here in the United States.
Judges?
Yeah, we'll take it.
Okay, that is correct, Brownsville, Hanna. All right, let me check out the score tally at the moment. We have Brownsville, Hanna leading 60-40 over Los Fresnos. We'll be right back here on Channel 5 with some more Masterminds. All right, welcome back. You're watching another thrilling edition of Masterminds right here on Channel 5. We have a great game going so far today between Brownsville, Hanna, and Los Fresnos. But at this time, let's hear about the people behind the students as we introduce our teacher coordinators. Let's begin first with Los Fresnos.
This is our coach, Mr. Garcia. He teaches AP Macroeconomics, AP Psychology, and he's our junior class sponsor.
All right, thank you very much, Los Fresnos. Now let's hear from the team from Brownsville, Hanna.
This is Mr. Kessler. He's our AP government teacher. He's been really helpful with us getting through with Masterminds. We've learned a lot from him in his class and through all the practices.
Thank you so much. Let's hear it from both coordinators here from each school as they dedicate their time to help these students succeed outside of school. We continue our Masterminds game now with a section we like to call the Quick Picks questions category. We begin first with this picture on the screen. You might not recognize him, but this is one of the most famous baseball players of all time. He even has an award named after him. Who is he? Los Fresnos. Edgar.
Shoeless Joe Jackson.
That is incorrect. Hannah?
Babe Ruth.
That is incorrect. The answer is Cy Young. Our next picture, this is a piano. Obviously, how many keys are on that piano? Los Fresnos.
14?
That's incorrect. Hannah?
Like total keys on a piano?
That's right.
88.
That is correct. In what country will you find this flag flying? Hannah?
Finland.
That's incorrect.
Sweden?
That is correct, Los Fresnos. All right, this next picture here, this is one of the Union generals in the Civil War, but he became better known after the war for a battle that he lost. Who is he? Los Fresnos.
General Custer.
That's correct. Our next picture here, this breed of dog got its name for the way it would leap at a bird to flush it out of hiding. What is this breed? Los Fresnos?
Hound Dog.
That's incorrect. Hannah? All right, time's up. The answer is Springer Spaniel. Our next picture question. This is an American castle located between LA and San Francisco, named after its newspaper magnate owner. What was his name? Time's up. The answer is William Randolph Hearst. During what war was this poster seen in the United States? Los Fresnos.
World War II.
That is correct. The Alaska pipeline stretches nearly 800 miles from Prudhoe Bay to Valdez, Alaska. Prudhoe Bay is located on what body of water? Los Fresnos.
The Gulf of Mexico?
That's incorrect. Hannah?
Pacific Ocean.
That's not correct. No, the answer is Arctic Ocean. Elephants are native animals on what two continents? Los Fresnos, Edgar.
Asia and Africa.
That is correct. He was never elected, but this man was the president of the United States for 3.5 years in the 19th century. Who is he? Hannah.
Taft. President Taft.
That's incorrect. Los Fresnos?
Grover Cleveland.
No. The answer is Chester Arthur. That's what we were looking for.
Masterminds is supported in part by Navy Army Community Credit Union.
All right, a check of the score shows Brownsville Hanna with 70 points today, Los Fresnos with 80. As we move on to the next category here, which is our grab bag round, we will have Brownsville Hanna select first from our 3 envelopes over here. We see the envelopes there, 1, 2, and 3. Which one, Brownsville Hanna, you're going with today?
We're going to go with bag 1.
Bag 1. Okay, the grab bag round. We are going with bag number 1 for Brownsville Hanna. Peel out the card, and here we go. Okay, this grab bag is about geographical nourishment. That is the theme for this. Fill in the blank by providing a food or drink to complete the name of the dish or beverage. It might make you hungry in the process. Number 1. This is once again for Hannah. Yorkshire.
Pudding.
That is correct. Brussels.
Sprouts.
That's correct. Boston.
Baked beans.
That's correct. Cayenne.
Pepper.
That's right. Welsh.
Pass.
Okay, we go on to the next one. Hungarian.
Pass.
Okay. Kiev.
Pass.
Okay. Newburgh.
Pass.
Okay. Scotch.
Egg.
That's correct. Mississippi.
Pass.
Pass. Okay, do we go back? Well, the time is sounded, so. We got 5 correct for Brownsville Hanna in the grab bag, round there. Okay, that leaves us with 2 more grab bags now. So Los Fresnos will have a chance to pick from one of these.
We're going to pick number 3.
Number 3. Okay, we are going with number 3. Let me get number 3 out. Here we go. X marks the spot, Los Fresnos. Identify these words beginning with the letter X. A tissue in woody plants which conducts water.
Xylem.
That's correct. This is a fear of strangers.
Xenophobia.
That's correct. The type of electromagnetic radiation discovered by Willem Rotnay.
X-ray.
That's correct. The truest wife of Socrates.
Pass.
Okay, we'll pass. In Coleridge's 1798 poem, the location of Kubla Khan's palace.
Pass.
One of the noble gases.
Xenon.
That's correct. A percussion instrument.
Xylophone.
That's correct. The 4th letter of the Greek alphabet. 14th, the 14th letter of the Greek alphabet.
Pass.
XI? Xi?
Judges? Okay, that's correct. The Greek historian who wrote about stirring military campaigns in his Anabasis. And time is up, so we will end this grab bag round with 6 right for Los Fresnos. All right. So we have gone through the first 2 grab bags. Now we go on to the final grab bag. It's our grab bag number 2. Right in here. What's in here? Let's find out. Let's see what we got cooking today for our Masterminds students. Okay, we're talking about the moon. Identify Beethoven's most popular piano sonata. That's correct, Hanna. Remember, both teams are playing now, okay? Be sure to ring in. All right, number 2, our question here. What does clair de lune mean? Los Fresnos.
Clair of moon?
No. Hanna?
Clear moon?
No. The answer is moonlight. Okay, finish this line. Shrine on, shine on. Shine on, shine on. Finish that line. Los Fresnos?
Fly me to the moon.
No. That's a good song, though. Identify the theme song from Breakfast at Tiffany's.
In the moonlight?
No. Hanna? Time's up. The answer is Moon River. President Nixon said this was the greatest event since the creation. Los Fresnos. That is correct. Okay, I apologize for that. The bell rang. I thought it was a doorbell here at our studios at Channel 5. You'll forgive me. All right, so where do we stand now? Okay, Los Fresnos with 110 points, Brownsville Hanna with 105 points. The action continuing right here on Masterminds on Channel 5. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Masterminds. I'm Joel Villanueva in for Tim Smith today, and we have a great game going between Brownsville Hanna and Los Fresnos. Right now, as it stands, we have Brownsville Hanna with 105 points and Los Fresnos with 110 points. Now we have reached the fine arts portion of this Masterminds competition. We begin with a look at art. So here's how it works. We're going to show you some pieces of art. You chime in and let us know what that art piece is. Each question worth 20 points.
Lady in Blue?
No. Hanna?
Manet?
No, that's incorrect. That's The Parisian by Pierre-Auguste Renoir. Los Fresnos?
Shipyard Sailing.
That's incorrect. Hanna?
Monet?
That's incorrect. That's Boats on a Scene by Alfred Sisley. Okay, from the pictures now we go to our musical questions. Take a listen to this music. Tell us who it is. Los Fresnos.
Stevie Ray?
That's incorrect. No. Hanna?
Dvorak?
That's incorrect. The answer is Serenade by Schubert. Our next piece of music, take a listen. Remember, we're looking for the composer or the title of the piece. It's worth 20 points. Go ahead. Hanna? Oh, excuse me, Los Fresnos?
Nutcracker Suite?
That's incorrect. Hanna?
Tchaikovsky?
No, that is Symphony Number 2 by Brahms. Okay, we have reached the end of our art and music
I didn't know
section with Brownsville Hanna trailing Los Fresnos 110 to 105. We'll continue after the break with our final segment right here on Masterminds. Feel the excitement in the air. This is a great Masterminds game today going on between Brownsville Hanna and Los Fresnos. It's just a 5-point game right now. We have Los Fresnos on top 110 to 105, and now we begin our final stretch here on Masterminds. Both teams eligible to chime in. Each question worth 10 points. We'll see which team can come out on top. We begin with our first question. Phylogeny is the evolution of related organisms. Spell phylogeny. Los Fresnos.
Phelongoly.
That's incorrect. Hanna? Repeat the question, please. Spell phylogeny. Go ahead.
Phylogny.
That is incorrect. The correct spelling is Phylogeny. Next question. Most people own the deed of their property in exchange for a mortgage, but most people do not know the difference between a mortgager and a mortgagee. Do you? Los Fresnos.
Mortgagee is the one that took out the mortgage. Mortgager is the one that's giving them the mortgage.
That's incorrect. Hanna? All right, we'll move on. The mortgager is the borrower. The mortgagee is the lender. Third question on hyperbola. Hyperbola is defined in relation to two fixed points. What are those points called? Hanna. That's correct. What phrase applies to the case a lawyer takes without charging a fee? Let me name them. Let me give you some choices here. Go ahead.
Pro bono?
That's correct. Republican Senators John McCain, Susan Collins, and Lisa Murkowski all voted against the final GOP bill to repeal what? Los Fresnos?
Obamacare.
That's correct. What gang did President Trump vow to eradicate? Hanna?
MS-13.
That's correct, Hanna. Give the decimal equivalent for the binary number 101110. Time, the answer is 90. Listen to this. Oh, you'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you. But me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny banks of what?
Scotland? Scotland?
That's incorrect. Hanna?
Dublin?
That's incorrect. It is Loch Lomond. That would be the answer. Name the three predominant Latin-based languages of Latin America. Los Fresnos.
Spanish.
And time is up. That has brought our Masterminds game to an end. As we check the final scores here inside our Channel 5 studios, it is Brownsville Hanna with 135 and Los Fresnos with 120. So Brownsville Hanna moves on to the next round of Masterminds. We would like to thank both teams for coming out today. We'd like to thank our judges from UTRGV, Dr. Burke and Dr. Rivera. And this has been another edition of Masterminds. We'll see you next time.